Howdy ho, partners. Legends, what the frick is going on? How is everybody doing? Are you well? Got a text message from Van Arswa. This thing moves up and down like mad. Oh, looking at DFI money. Van Arswa, I'm alone. You talk to me, buddy. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're well. I've just come off the a Zoom meeting, very important Zoom meeting. Yeah, we need to have a look at see what's going on in the whole crypto space. TT is in the house. Great to see you, TT. I feel really unprepared because I've just started up with no music, so I'm not like buzzing off the music and all that kind of stuff. Let's have a look. I think we should talk about good old XRP. Yeah, it's going down a bit, but it's only on the 15-minute chart. The relative strength index on the 1 hour looks really, really good. Relative strength index on the daily is fine. I don't think we've got anything to worry about here. This does get me excited though. Does this with XRP? I saw Coinskid's video today, and he's extremely bearish in the crypto space, which is pretty standard for Coinskid. I think Coinskid is very, very bearish, unless it is taking off and he'll be like, told you so, told you it was going up. I don't feel bearish at all. We've been tracking this now ever since March of 2020, this support line, this ever increasing support line. I think this has a lot to do with the number of hodlers for XRP. But you know, come February, March of next year, is this the start of the accumulation phase? It all adds. I think it sits right. It'd be nice to get a breakout to that 41 cent. See if we can come back and regain this as a support before blasting out to the upside. But XRP, it is coming to the end of its 2-year nightmare with the SEC. XRP news, let's have a look at that. So Ripple files final submission against the SEC as landmark case nears the end. So the 2-year-long battle with the SEC and Ripple is approaching the end, with Ripple filing its final submission. It is a redacted statement, and it can be found online if you want to have a look at it. There is a lot that is redacted, but if you do Control and F on the document, you can find one part where they talk about Hinman. So there is a little bit in there in relation to the Hinman scandal. One thing that I do like about XRP is they have been nothing but open and honest with the judge and with the courts. That cannot be said with the SEC. So for me, that is one win point for XRP. Whatever happens, I don't think they're going to get 100%, in my opinion. 60-40 would be good, or even a 50-50 to say, yeah, okay, there has been some scandal going on with XRP, but we've realized that you are not what the SEC have told us we are, and you can continue as normal. In relation to Coinbase, all right? You guys asked me, and girls asked me, in relation to why is Coinbase delisting XRP, and yes, I was correct in the fact that Coinbase was an American company, but they have government officials who are invested in Coinbase. So naturally, they have to delist XRP from there, or else it is a show of bias. You see how these exchanges are so manipulative. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. So I'm super, super excited to find out what is going to happen in the coming months with XRP and the SEC. So following the bouncing regulator, Howey provides a clear express test for determination what constitutes an investment contract, and Hinman's speech provided 13 expressively non-exhaustive factors that market participants could consider. The ongoing legal dispute between SEC and Ripple began in December of 2020 when the SEC initiated legal action against Ripple, claiming it had raised $1.3 billion by offering Ripple's native cryptocurrency XRP as unregistered securities. In an earlier November 30 Twitter thread, former federal prosecutor James Phelan said there are 3 issues left to resolve in the SEC versus Ripple case. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I've invested heavily in XRP because I think there is going to be a huge surge from the end of this lawsuit. Or there's going to be a huge dump if it does find out that they have been found guilty of XRP being an unregistered security at the time of the initial offering. I don't know. What's your thoughts, team? What is your thoughts in relation to XRP? I'm super excited for it. I think it's going to be a great future for XRP regardless, but then once it's out the whole SEC kind of debate and in courts, this thing's going to do really, really, really well. RS Snoopy says XRP to the moon. Legend. Miyamoto, hope you are well. Hey Johnny, what's your thoughts on D-Race, buddy? I mean, we did cover D-Race probably about a year ago now. Is it Race? Is the token Race? I don't know if it's even on this. Race. DERC. DERC USD. D-Race. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna go on. I'm just gonna go on price for now. And the race doesn't look great. Relative strength index is high on the daily. So those of you that bought down at this 10 cent, I'd be getting ready to take profits because you could actually say, well, it could be a cup and handle formation. Something like this is emerging. But you know, you're kind of almost at a peak with a 70 relative strength index on the daily. So, but you know, that is a fairly decent return, 67% during the bear market. Great. That is from the 21st of November until today. So yeah, I'm quite excited about the race, but not right now. I think going into that relative strength index to me is too high, so I won't be investing in it right now. Yeah. I bought at 9 cents holding strong. Nice. That's some good returns in a bear market. That's some crazy returns. Well done. Well done, Miyamoto. Miyamoto gets a cheer. Looks like the conversations haven't finished with XRP from Interin. Just on XRP. What does XRP do? Well, XRP itself is as you know, it's a digital currency, and it acts as a bridge from one currency to another currency. And it doesn't discriminate against any fiat currency, so fiat being pounds, euros, dollars, etc., and a cryptocurrency. So it makes it easy for any currency to be exchanged for another. So for each currency on the ecosystem has its own gateway. So I don't know, USD SnapSwap or Bitcoin Bitstamp. It's really, really good for international payments and currency exchange. So when Ripple was first launched, I don't even know when it was first launched, years ago, XRP powered its cross-border payment network. And it's Ripple has since updated this so you can use the network with currencies other than XRP. Many international banks are integrated into RippleNet, so any bank joining the network can access several other banks to trade with. Therefore, XRP offers market access to participating banks and their customers. So, in relation to the money transfer, XRP is a money transfer network and a digital currency that allows transactions that can happen many times faster than with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So with just an internet connection, you can complete various transactions much faster. I think something like 50,000 times faster. And my strong prediction for XRP, by the end of 2030, we could be looking at something like $30. So the price of it being 38 cents now, you do your math. It is going to be a long hodl, guys. This isn't something that's going to make you rich in 2024, is XRP. This is something that you accumulate over a long period of time. Like, you are looking as if you are starting Bitcoin from year one. So yes, we do have the moon coins, but there is also sustainable coins out there that is going to do you well over time, like a fine wine. It's going to mature really well over time. And the adoption rate that we have with RippleNet right now, the thing that we are very narrow-minded with is America. Okay, everything is America this, America that, because everything's so big in relation to the cryptocurrency world, in relation to regulation, that we don't look at the bigger picture. Now XRP are doing some amazing things all over the world. So in terms of the XRP itself, yes, very volatile. XRP is in a very complicated position. But if you think Ripple could grow to continue, or continue to grow, then a small investment in XRP may be worth considering. It's nearly not as safe as investing in stocks, but if Ripple succeeds, you could make a sizable return in the next 8 to 10 years. There must be some work. I'm sure there is some work. Yes, there is. Okay, let's have a look at this. So this is a beginner's guide. So benefits of Ripple for international transactions. I hope you can see this. So 5 seconds is the typical transaction. It takes 5 seconds to complete. And even at the token's all-time high price, the transaction cost is 0.00001 XRP, which is less than a fraction of a cent. So even at so let's just say that XRP was at 30. Let's just say $30. 30 times by 0.00001. Even at $30, that's how much a transaction will cost to turn a fiat currency into a Bitcoin. Honestly, it is so awesome. So as a bridge currency, the XRP cryptocurrency can be used. This allows financial firms to trade currencies at lower costs and can use XRP instead of other fiat currencies. So it is a very, very useful project, is RippleNet itself. And when it comes to your Visa cards, I expect to see in the next 5 years, they say RippleNet at the bottom as opposed to Visa. That is, that's my prediction. And I think it will happen as we start to see more of this CBCDs happening. I'm really excited about the CBDCs, which is the central bank's digital currency. Look at it this way, right? I had some cash. I did some work and I got paid in cash, and I went online to see where my nearest bank was, and all of the banks in my area have closed down. So as you do, You're ringing mum, don't you? Going, what the frick is all this crap? What is all this? How am I going to be able to put cash into a bank when there is no banks locally for me to go to? Anyway, mum goes online and has a look to see how I can pay this money to the bank, and you can actually do it at the post office. Now, the bank that I bank with is one of the most reputable and biggest banks in the UK, and there is no bank for me to walk into. So yeah, I had to go to the post office, and I had to queue for freaking ages. Absolutely ages just to get my money into the bank, into the post office. The experience wasn't great because I don't bank with the post office, but I had to go into the post office to deposit money. And it just wasn't really a really good experience. So the idea of me now holding cash is so obsolete. It almost feels like an old arcade machine. It's clunky, it's slow, it doesn't have the fast electric technology that we have now, or that we are seeing, or that we are used to as cryptocurrency fans, cryptocurrency investors, and cryptocurrency developers. I do see that the central bank's digital currency will take over very, very quickly. Insuring, I recommend this great doc about Satoshi and Bitcoin RE privacy. All right, cool. That's definitely one to have a look at.
Okay, I found this on the web for.
All right, Siri. All right, Siri. We're not interested, bro. So the Bitcoin revolution, how it all began. So this is a 42-minute video on the Bitcoin revolution from Insuring. It's probably definitely worthwhile watching, if I'm honest. I think that is definitely one to watch, and I will be watching that tonight. I'll stick it on whilst I'm doing my work, and yeah, maybe we can share the love and talk about it on the Discord afterwards. What people think. In fact, Insuring, post that link on the Discord so that everyone's got it to watch. That's a really good shout. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing that. The Bitcoin revolution. Bitcoin is the world's first cryptocurrency. It's also the most important and popular in its kind. Launched in 2009, the blockchain's creator used the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. His or her true identity remains a mystery to this day. I can share this. In early 2009, in the midst of the financial crisis, someone named Satoshi Nakamoto started circulating Bitcoin. In doing so, they created the first decentralized and reliable cryptocurrency. Whoever they are, they vanished into thin air in 2011. It's a real cool story, isn't it? The Satoshi Mystery tells a thrilling story of how Bitcoin came to be, examining blockchain technology from the perspective of its secretive creator. The film seeks answers about one of the most mysterious figures in the crypto world. But is Satoshi Nakamoto really just one person? No one is certain. Theories abound, and there's no way to rule out collective. Some even suspect that the CIA could be behind Bitcoin. One thing's for sure, the white paper, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, is reshaping the world far beyond the creation of a new payment system. This documentary gives you knowledge beyond the headlines. Watch the top documentaries from German broadcast and international production companies, meet intriguing people, travel to distant land, and get a look behind the complexities of daily life and build a deeper understanding of current affairs and global events. This is really, really, really awesome. The reviews look really, really good as well. Very clear and educational documentary. Dude, you nailed it. Well done, bro. This is awesome. I love it, right? This is what I love about community spirit. Certainly when it comes to the crypto bits, that we can share stuff like this and we can talk about it. I'm certainly going to watch this. As soon as I get downstairs, I'm going to stick this on the big TV. And whilst I'm doing my work, I'm going to listen to this and find out what this documentary is all about because I haven't seen this. This is really, really cool. Awesome. 10 out of 10. Freaking legend, bro. Well done. Okay. HOT. We discussed HOT 3 days ago. Was it Saturday night? We were talking about Holo. Or maybe it was Friday night. It was Friday night we spoke about Holo last. And my prediction was that. So what day are we on now? Freaking day it is. It's Monday. So Monday, Sunday, Saturday. My prediction was that we tend to drop 1.5 bars down. So if we come down here, we lose this one and then we drop a half. We come down to this one and then we lose a half. And that's kind of what we're seeing right now. So my prediction for HOT isn't great in the short term. I think what's going to happen is we are going to see a drop from Bitcoin. And then this is possibly going to drop 1.5. So we are possibly going to come back down to this area here. So that's you're about halfway, touching the I don't even know what EMA that is now. The 55 EMA. Holy crap, I'm so out of touch. We could lose that 55 EMA and the 20 EMA, and then drop below back into this area here. That's what I'm expecting. But team, it is proving right now that we get a spring every time we do come down to this price. We're getting a spring back up. So look out for that 0.0013 price where you could actually get HOT at a much cheaper price than what it is now at 1682. We still have the Holochain beta, not full beta, Holochain beta happening on the 15th of December, which is 10 days away. I was expecting to see a much bigger jump in terms of the announcement as opposed to waiting for the 15th. But we will see. We'll see what happens in relation to the 15th of December. It's not filling me with a lot of confidence in terms of the price move. Not a problem for me because it lets me be able to stack up more Bitcoin at a much cheaper price. The price that is now, rather than having to buy it at this price up here at 0.002. I'm happy to buy it at 1682 or 1382, around there. Still, it is still mega cheap. Oh, it's still ridiculously cheap at these prices. I mean, I bought HOT at 2 cents as well. It's still cheap at 2 cents. So those people that said months and months ago, I want HOT to be back at 0.001. Where are those people? They're not interested in the crypto space when things aren't going great. But you need to check. I'm preaching to the converted here. You will understand the mind concept that this huge drop off its parapet from 3 cents all the way to 0.001 is a really, really, really cool opportunity in the crypto space. And it takes us right back to when the price first dumped back in 2019. Right? We are there and we are there. And what you get is you get a really, really nice level of support and also resistance. So we might find a consolidation pattern happening, which we have done. We've been consolidating since the 13th of June, legends. That's a consolidation right there. Classic consolidation. Bear market, consolidation, March accumulation, and then March, April of 2024, back into the bull run. That's how I picture it anyway. That's how I see it. Maybe right, maybe wrong. Don't take my word for it. Do your own freaking research. It's up to you to make sure that you understand what you're doing with your finances. And this is not financial advice. This is Jonny Stang telling you how he runs his cryptocurrency. Holochain Fraser, good to see you. Can you do some technical analysis on Ion? I haven't been following Ion. I know it's doing very, very well, but I haven't been following it. But if you was to jump into Ion now, you would be pretty mad. Okay, you should all know right now, as soon as you flick onto this screen, this should be jumping up to you like a rocket going. It is massively, massively overbought right now, is Ion. like incredibly overbought. This is on the daily. If we have a look at the 2 days, we're still massively overbought. Let's have a look at the weekly. The weekly does look good. So if you have had the opportunity to buy down at these prices, great. If you are stuck into ION in the long term, then great. All right, it's looking really, really good. But certainly, if you're looking to make the returns that you've got off ION over the last couple of weeks, I wouldn't risk it. Certainly with a relative strength index of 87. This is screaming cool down. And where are we going to see that cool down? Well, any kind of tennis ball that goes into the air, it will hit a ceiling and it has to come back down. As people start to take their profits, if this doji candle here, this red one, this is a classic doji candle. It's an error. The price hasn't moved for a full day because people are still getting excited and buying, and people are getting overexcited and selling. And that's right. It's the right things to do. Buy the 30s, sell the 70s. Buy the 30s, sell the 70s. So naturally, there is going to be a retracement. Now, the retracement could be a nice little support line here. This is really, really good at this 2.7 or even higher. You could see a support up here at that 5.6. So we could actually see a bounce back touching that 21 EMA. If we lose the 21 EMA, then you will come and sit on that 55. That is where we're going to go. But I don't know what caused the huge pump in relation to ION, unless somebody knows. Did Dr. Adam Bumpus explain something? But team, if you are not taking profits during the bear market on a 600% rise, then you are absolutely freaking mental. You are insane in the membrane. Please take some profits if you have. If you've ridden this price here at 0.0014 and taken it all the way to 0.007, please take some profits. Otherwise, you're mad. I know that people are saying, well, I'm waiting for that 50 cent again. Fine. That's up to you. But I can't be that. I don't even have to look at the sign anymore. I know that's Jurgen A. Great to see you, bro, in the CryptoBits. Hope you are well. So it is a clear resistance. Look at that 200 EMA sat there. It's hit it. Relative strength index is high, and then the price is coming back down. Slick Sumos is in there. Ow, Slick Sumos. Legend. So look out for a retracement on ION. Please don't get too excited. Make sure you take some profits, and then you can put the profits back in if it comes down. If it carries on taking off, well, you've got some profits here. You'll never buy the top, and you'll never sell the top, and you'll never buy the bottom. It's really as simple as that. Mine is on Ledger. It's in profit after the mess about. Great. Well done for having for going across onto a Ledger system. It is the safest option by far, especially with what's going on with these centralized, decentralized exchanges. It is not safe to have a large amount of money that technically belongs to somebody else, not your keys, not your crypto. It really is as simple as that. So across the board, we have seen a lot of red. The majority of my cryptos are in red, and here is the list of them. You can see that we have here all of these changes in relation to the price movement. They're all down roughly between 3%, but there is one that does stand out, and it is Crow. So we're going to have a look at Crow just to see what's happening. Now, maybe this has something to do with all the sports advertisements that we're seeing in relation to Crypto.com. I spotted one yesterday at the UFC. There was a fighter that had Crypto.com on his shirt. So maybe that had something to do with the spike in relation to Crow. But we're on a nice support on this 6 cent. So it is a really, really good price. Is Crow at the moment, especially on the daily. Look, we're bouncing off that 30 relative strength index. Where do we see Crow going? Well, I think it's shown its true face here on the daily that the price did come and break above that 21 EMA, but has failed to take it. So we might actually come back down as the sports start to die off again and touch this support line before trying to break back up here. But relative strength index always speaks 1,000 words to me, and a relative strength index of 30 is your best buying opportunity. All right, doesn't mean if you've got $1,000, you put $1,000 into Crow. Wait for the 30 relative strength index. Put in $200. Wait for it to go up. Take the profits. Okay? Leave your initial investment in. Take the profits. Wait for it to come back down to 30. Put in $200 plus your profits. Wait for it to go back up. Okay? It's a really, really simple process during the bear market. And it's fun because it keeps your head in the game in relation to understanding the charts. Keep an eye on the charts on a daily basis. So look at this one. This was an opportunity here for a 30. Let's say you missed it and you bought up here. So you bought at the 10 cent and then you sold when it was just reaching this 70. So you saw this pump and you were like, screw it, I'm taking some profits out here. So this would have given you a nice 65% on Crow. And people are like, how's people making money during the bear market? That's how you freaking do it, team. 65%. Your fees are only 2.99% with Crow, and then you take profit fees, which is probably another 2.99%. So 6%. So let's just say you've made a 58% margin off the back of that 30 and 70. It's fun, and it's like I said, it keeps your head refreshed in the game of TradingView and understanding TradingView and how it works, and also just keeps your eye on the ball with everything. It refreshes your mind. Let's have a look at some of the cryptos, blah blah blah. What's going on? Insuring World Cup 2. Is the World Cup doing crypto.com? That is awesome. All right, I am not a football buff at all. In fact, I don't understand football. But when it comes to betting, I like to do a little cheeky bet, and you're all going to think I'm mad, but I have done 2 bets, all right? So my first bet was, of course, for England to win outright, to win the World Cup. That'd be great. That will give me 160 quid. Fine. I put a £20 bet on for that. But I've also bet on Brazil to win as well, which is going to give me a £90 return. So tell me if I'm mad or not. I think I'm mad about England, but I don't think I'm mad about Brazil, because reading between the lines, Brazil are still the favourite to actually win the World Cup this year. And then the next joint winners is either France or Spain. So I've gone for Brazil, and I've also gone for a wild card, which is, of course, England. Brazil, awesome tonight. Oh, they're playing tonight. Awesome. So did they? I hope they won. I do hope they won. World Cup results. Let's have a look at this. Yes, 4-1 against Korea Republic, and yeah, 4-1. So that's great. So that's really, really good news. So I am currently supporting Brazil and England in the World Cup right now. I don't know what this means. Today, full time 1-1. I'm not sure what 3 and 1 means in brackets. I don't understand that. But looks like Japan and Croatia had a very difficult game. I mean, have Japan been knocked out? I don't know. I don't understand this. So, but I did see Japan, like, it looks like, reading between the lines, Japan looks like a really strong team this year. But I do think that Brazil could actually come out on top. Penalties. Okay. So Croatia won. That's why it's in bold. Yes! I am learning, team, you see. I teach you about crypto, and you teach me about football. This just goes hand in hand, doesn't it? So Japan lost to Croatia, so Croatia go through because of the penalties. Right, cool. And then Brazil go through. You have 2 teams in the quarters now, and they cannot meet until the final. Right, so who's playing tomorrow? So, Japan. tomorrow we have Morocco and Spain, and Portugal and Switzerland. Okay, so I have concerns about Spain and I have concerns about France. So I want Spain to lose against Morocco, which then just leaves France, which I don't think Argentina will do very well. I think, yeah, I don't think Argentina are favourite to win. All right, fair enough. So, okay, so the 10th of December. All right, that's really, really good. That's really good. 10th of December is decided whether I lose my 20 quid on the 10th of December. So that's Saturday. I'm excited. I'm actually starting to get into it. I'm not a football fan at all, but I love this side of it. Like thinking who is going to be the favourite to win. Doing my research based on what experts are saying. Do your own research. And then obviously, yeah, there's nothing there because of it hasn't been decided yet. So yes, the Netherlands to be in the quarterfinals, really, really cool. I do hope Netherlands win because that'll make me really, really happy. But they are saying that Argentina is favoured to win. We need to start a crypto betting site. What? Which exchange is going to disappear next? So Spain will beat Morocco. Yeah, España favourite to win. This is tomorrow. I don't know what the odds of that are for Spain to win Morocco. Can we have a look? Betting odds World Cup. Let's have a look at it. No, I'm not interested in joining now. But World Cup 2022. Morocco versus Spain. So win Spain 11 to 20. Stake £20. You're only going to get 31 £31 return, which all right, it's fair enough. Stake or Morocco. Yeah, Spain's going to win, legends. Spain is definitely going to win. Those odds are way too great for Spain not to win. Win probability, yeah. 61 over 15. A 24% probability of a draw. Yeah, that's yeah. It's not worth me even betting. I mean, I could win 10, 11 quid, fine, no problem. That'll do me. But damn it, Spain. Okay, what else have we got? Let's have a look at the England versus France game. Let's see what they're doing here. So England, get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. £20 bet returns £62 for England, or France a £20 bet. Ooh, so England are favoured to win right now in relation to the England versus France. No way. No, France is favoured to win because you get less money. Damn it! Okay. Yeah, win probability for France is 41%. Yeah, looks like France is going to win that, which would leave Spain, France, and Brazil. Let's have a look at this one. 67% for Brazil against Bro. Slick Sumos, I'll teach you better, you teach me crypto. Deal. That sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah. I mean, I could put a bet on there. What's win Brazil £20, 28. I mean, I could make some cheeky cheeky money off the back of these. I think I know who's going to win each game. I've been right so far on the wins. It's not a big return, but it's a fun return, isn't it? Thanks so much. We need to start a crypto betting site. I mean, you for bets you pay in crypto and win crypto. Cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. I have 2 Spain NFTs on crypto.com. I mean, just a general question, everyone. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Who do you think is actually going to win? Now, is that on there? I don't think there is an all out on this football World Cup. Outright, there we go. Outright. Tournament winner. Yeah, still Brazil. Brazil is the favourite. We've got France. Okay, let's have a look at this. So Brazil, France, England or Argentina or Brazil. Okay, so that's all of them. So let's have a look. £20. £20. Hey, this is really, really good. Okay, so I put £20 on England and my return would be 190. And I put £20 on Brazil quite early on and my return would be 120. So the odds are really whittling down now to Brazil winning, which has got me really, really excited. Because I'll win a bit more than that. I think it's 120 quid or 90 quid. But still, the odds are drawing in ever closer for Brazil to still win, whereas France, Argentina, and England are still in those 100s. But it does actually prove here that Brazil and France will be the close runners-up. I think it's going to be Brazil versus France, isn't it? England now being 4th in terms of odds. That's going to be the final. Brazil versus France. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Regardless, I'll still make money because I only spent £40, which is £20 on Brazil to win outright or England to win outright. Interesting stuff. But yeah, that's what it's going to be. Brazil versus France in the final. Can we actually even bet for that? To reach the final. Brazil. And France. £40, get 92 return. That seems about right. Morocco to reach the final. Tasty. That's some tasty money right there. Oh dear. Right, legends. Nothing else to report. Always keep an eye on the DXY. DXY did come up to our respected top and has now come back down, breaking through this support line and then coming back down. It would be nice to see the DXY back at this 100 stage. It is cooling off, which is really, really good for the pound because it is strengthening the pound against the dollar. But I think the euro is still struggling with the conversion rate against the US dollar. And yes, it is. €1 equates to $1.05 now, which is really, really poor for the euro, which is it's sad to see. I would never have thought that the euro would get to 95 euro cent to the $1, which is just doesn't make sense to me. Whereas the pound is now having a really good recovery at £1. Not that one. Damn it. US dollar, Great British Pound. No, Great British Pound. That's it, I'm falling to bits, legends. Yeah, $1.22. So it's doing really, really well. Is the US dollar, is the pound against the US dollar. Fantastic. Which is explaining why Bitcoin is moving up. It has nothing to do with market cap. Bitcoin saw that break above 17k, movement in. It's because the dollar is weakening. So we're seeing that movement up. There is nothing major happening. What's happened really is our theory for Bitcoin did sadly break down. We didn't make it into this descending triangle like we was expecting. We predicted all of this right from up here back in August. We predicted all of this movement drop downwards, but then we had that total wipeout, bringing the price back down here to $15,500, which is crazy. Could this be a trap of people selling, and then we get back into this triangle? All is wait to be seen, but we are still looking for that 20k resistance for Bitcoin. Get back, have a breakdown, and then disappear back into that accumulation zone from March of 2023. Ready for the bull market of 2024. We're almost there. We're getting there, team. We don't have long to wait now until we are back into bull run. Yeah. So that kind of concludes your update for this evening. There's nothing else to really talk about. XRP, certainly huge. Follow 15th of December. Let's see what happens. See if there is any price movement before the 15th. But there's nothing really exciting at this moment in time to really write home about. I'm just excited to see Holochain in beta. That is probably the main thing for me. Nothing really in relation to do with the price. I'm more excited about seeing Holochain in beta, ready for full beta. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but we don't know, do we? We're never going to know when that's going to happen. And then all of us making all the fuel off the back of full beta. Bring it on. So, legends, without further ado, I'm going to foster Oscar. You're all awesome. It's great to see you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. And I'll see you during the week at some point. If anything magic does happen, then I'll create some videos. I'm going to start building these shorts, because you've seen a lot more of shorts that I'll be uploading. Not my shorts, but short videos. Just on news. I think we should start talking more about the news, development information, and all of that malarkey. Just so you're up to date. Quick updates of things that's happening in the crypto space. Belton, Foxtrot Oscar, laughing out loud. I hope you know what it means. So, team, you're legends. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bitcoin, please go to moon. Stop going sideways now. Don't ever say we going down to 1K, but Mr. Novogratz say we have bottomed out. Novogratz is bullish. Bottomed out. Don't ever rise is bearish.
Bearish target of 13 times there.
Novogratz is bullish.
Bitcoin could be at 40,000.
Let us go to moon.